This must be the place. Professor Ubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about this.
Tak, początek gry jest bardzo od razu widowiskowy i także dość tajemniczy. No a tym samym rozpoczynamy kolejnego let's playa, tym razem z gry Broken Sword 2 The Smoking Mirror, czyli kontynuacji Shadow of the Templars. Znów kierujemy Jim Stobartem, no i na razie musimy się stąd jakoś wydostać, uratować samego siebie, no a później ruszyć pewnie na ratunek Nico.
There were only 3 things I didn't like about spiders. The way they looked, the way they moved, and the fact that they lived on the same planet as me. This spider was big, mean and hairy, and definitely not a native of Europe.
No tak, jak widzicie, narracja jest prowadzona w podobny sposób jak w części pierwszej, czyli tak z perspektywy czasu George Stobart opowiada całą historię. Ja również mam podobne spostrzeżenia co do pająków. Nie cierpię na arachnofobię, aczkolwiek nie lubię po prostu tych stworzeń. No będziemy musieli jakoś się z nim zmierzyć, a poza tym, co gorsza, niestety pożar w tej chwili trawi ten dom.
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
Gdyby była taka książka, z pewnością bym ją przeczytał.
Ubier's book collection was exclusively devoted to South and Central American studies.
W sumie ciekawy temat. No dobrze, trzeba działać. Co my tu jeszcze mamy? Tutaj jest jakiś drewniany klocek, na którym ta szafa stoi. Spróbujmy go może kopnąć.
Maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
Dobra, jeden problem mamy z głowy. Pająk już nic nam nie zrobi. Został zmiażdżony. No ale musimy w tej chwili jeszcze pozbyć się tych więzów, które nam krępują dłonie.
The bookcase had been anchored to the wall by a protruding metal bracket. It had sheared off as the bookcase had fallen, leaving a jagged edge.
Może uda się za jego pomocą przeciąć więzy?
With one mighty bound, our hero was free. Now I had to deal with that fire.
Jak widzieliście, animacje czynności, które wykonuje George Stobart w dalszym ciągu są bardzo szczegółowe. No i fajnie, że tak autorzy się starali. Szkoda tylko, że brakuje tego w wielu współczesnych przygodówkach. Zerknijmy na to zdjęcie może.
Ubie and his wife, I guess. Nice couple.
Rzeczywiście urocza młoda para.
Inside, I found a bottle of tequila. Normally, I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was far from normal. Ew. Disgusting. Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm.
No, ale trzeba było sobie dodać odwagi, żeby później ruszyć przez te płomienie. Co tutaj wypadło? Jakiś robak?
There was something short, fleshy, and gross on the carpet. It was the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Czyli co, będziemy łowić ryby? Bo wygląda to jak przynęta, taka typowa dla wędkarzy na ryby.
In the drawer was a small decorated pot.
No dobra, co tu jeszcze mamy? Tu znajduje się jakiś świecznik.
It was an oddly designed candle holder with a coil of metal shaped like a snake. Highly artistic, but of very little practical use. It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away. Well, they could be useful.
Majteczki mogłyby się okazać użyteczne. No, kto wie, co George Stobart ma na myśli, no ale sprawdźmy je.
It was a pair of red, lace-trimmed panties decorated with a large black satin heart. The pot contained a key.
No dobra, mamy klucz, więc być może będziemy mogli się stąd wydostać. Co jeszcze? Ta ręcznie zapisana notatka mnie ciekawi.
I guess I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from André Labanau, the history student Nico had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Labanau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that that creep was in the running.
No tak, George Stobart już od pierwszej części Broken Sworda zapałał do André Lobino wyjątkową sympatią. Oczywiście należy tutaj postawić cudzysłów. No ale to André Lobino to taka postać też charakterystyczna dla tej serii. Wprowadzająca do niej trochę kolorytu. O, tu znajduje się jeszcze jakaś strzałka.
That dart was sharper than a mosquito's business end. But this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
Pewnie. Trzeba być odważnym. Tym bardziej, że sytuacja jest trudna. Dobrze, że te płomienie się na razie nie rozprzestrzeniają.
I wasn't going to touch the box after that spider had been inside it.
Może tutaj znajdować się trochę jadu, kto wie. Albo drugi pająk.
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas. The cabinet was locked.
Wydaje się, że może to nie być takie trudne do ugaszenia, chociaż płomieni jest sporo, więc trzeba się pośpieszyć. Spróbujmy otworzyć tę szafkę, czy ten bufet przy pomocy strzałki.
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open.
Aha, rozerwany nabój.
It was a small cylinder which seemed to have exploded. I couldn't think of a use for a burst cylinder.
No i coś tutaj jeszcze się znajduje. Ten cylinder.
That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
No i teraz znajdziemy właśnie zastosowanie dla majteczek podarowanych przez André Lobino Nico. Nie trafiłem w piksel.
The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder. The cylinder gave out a faint hiss as the valve opened. What? Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Tylko czy ta gaśnica nie jest zbyt mała, przekonajmy się.
With a well-aimed squirt of his soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
No tak, tylko czy Nico jeszcze się tutaj będzie znajdować, skoro myślę, że strącił to źródło ognia, ten facet nieprzypadkowo.
I wasn't gonna burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Także przypuszczam, że Nico już tutaj nie ma w tym budynku.
I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two. It referred to a forthcoming eclipse of the sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico. It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille.
Czyli mamy jakiś ślad. Tym podejrzanym osobą, którą będziemy szukać, jest ten profesor Aubier. Może on doprowadzi nas do Nico.
Much as I disliked him, Labano might be my only hope of finding Nico. Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure. Andre? You'd better show, you creep. I felt an irrational urge to wipe my ear.
Czyli pewnie mamy się tam zaraz stawić, ale czy poradzimy sobie z drzwiami? No mamy klucz, oby ten klucz do drzwi pasował, chyba że są otwarte.
The door was locked. I didn't fancy my chances of kicking this door down.
Te też są zamknięte, nie będę już próbował ich otwierać.
I unlocked the door.
Swoją drogą od razu widać, że grafika w dalszym ciągu jest wielkim atutem Broken Sworda. Także w tej części tła są bardzo ładne. Zobaczymy, jak będzie się świeże powietrze, takie bardziej otwarte przestrzenie, jak się będą prezentować.
I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labano again, but he was my only link with Nico. There was no sign of Labano when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him.
Ale to jest miejsce, które odwiedziliśmy w pierwszej części gry. I ten pan kogoś mi przypomina. Chyba on również znajdował się akurat tutaj i chyba wówczas z nim rozmawialiśmy, ale wtedy był w stroju raczej służbowym.
The man at the next table looked somehow familiar. Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. And what brings you back to Paris?
Chociaż mam wrażenie, że chyba inny miał trochę głos. Być może zmieniono osobę, która akurat dubbinguje tę postać.
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Ha, tak bywa niestety. Kozioł ofiarny w przypadku porażki zawsze jest niezbędny, niemal zawsze.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Oubier?
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
A little out of my field of experience, monsieur. If he'd been a serial killer or a sodomite, I might have been able to help.
What do you make of this dart?
I remember a case where the victim was killed with just such a device. The poison acted in seconds, causing his body to swell up like an inflatable life raft.
Tutaj chciałem zwrócić waszą uwagę na pewną różnicę w stosunku do pierwszej części. No niestety, moim zdaniem ta różnica jest na niekorzyść. Właśnie Broken Sworda 2, zresztą to samo było w trójce i czwórce, dopiero w Broken Swordzie 5 powrócono do tego pomysłu. Mianowicie nie ma już tego paska oddzielnego dla przedmiotów z naszego ekwipunku, o które możemy pytać postacie. Jest jeden pasek i tutaj akurat te przedmioty, o które możemy zapytać, są jedynie. No i zwykle nie są to wszystkie rzeczy z naszego ekwipunku. Także szkoda, bo bardzo lubiłem te dialogi właśnie o wszystkich tych przedmiotach, które posiadamy i za każdym razem słyszeliśmy praktycznie inny tekst. No ale cóż, taka zmiana nastąpiła.
What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse of the sun. Well, that's very dull in comparison. I don't know anything about eclipses.
Tell me what you make of this note.
From my years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting. I'd say that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type with an Oedipus complex.
Hey, you got just about everything apart from the ponytail.
Lobino. Z tym jego kucykiem. No dobra, teraz czekamy, aż może pojawi się jakiś pan.
It was too hot to sit inside the cafe. Besides, I might miss Lobino.
Kelner czy ktoś taki.
I couldn't snatch the man's flask while he was looking.
No dobra, sprawdźmy, czy możemy jeszcze go o coś zapytać. Tak.
What's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
It was too hot to sit inside the cafe.
Więc zagadajmy do kelnera.
Oh, garçon. He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate.
No być może nas nie lubi. Gamon 1. Więc czekamy, aż przyjdzie ponownie. Nie damy się tak łatwo spławić.
Hey, you.
Quoi?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
No proszę. Jest dla nas niegrzeczny, ale czekamy. O, jest i nasza kawa.
Un café.
Thanks.
I teraz będziemy mogli zapytać go o parę rzeczy.
What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe? I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me, I didn't sell it to him.
Do you know a guy called André Lobino?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
Może to jego znajomy i dlatego nas też nie lubi, bo pewnie przyjaciele André Lobino są naszymi wrogami.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui, he married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor and the movie star.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in suspicious circumstances.
How did Ubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Dziwna historia. Czyli ten profesor Ubier wygląda na taką kontrowersyjną osobę.
Why would an eminent public figure like Ubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
Look at this. A poison dart.
Ah oui, sure.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic. Sounds like a real close relationship you have going.
No tak, dobry tekst. Sparaliżowała moją dziewczynę w ciągu 5 sekund. No, rzeczywiście można dojść do wniosku, że fajne zabawy sobie urządzają.
That's all.
Thank you.
Well, well, this is a surprise, Georgie.
I wouldn't normally call you. But Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Ubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler has kidnapped her. And he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Ubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Precisely. Nicole told me to guard it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy, and the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my god, you mean I could be in danger too?
No, cóż. Rzeczywiście, widzimy ten kamień, który pewnie interesował tych facetów, którzy zapewne porwali Nico i prawie nas zamordowali, albo zostawili nas na pewną śmierć. A swoją drogą to tłumaczenie też nie jest do końca dobre, bo był tekst, jak mogę pomóc? How can I help? Powiedział Andrelowi. No a przetłumaczono, co ty powiesz? Coś w tym rodzaju, także... No cóż, mam nadzieję, że takich wpadek będzie jak najmniej.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
Where did Nico get the stone?
It was sent to her.
From where? Who?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Ubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself. Tell me about your friend Ubier.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all?
No, I don't.
Does Ubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you think this is, Andre?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
Ten tekst też mi się podoba. Fajna podpowiedź.
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank. The Glees Gallery.
Oho, pewnie się tam udamy niedługo.
Take a look at this, Andre.
It's a bank statement?
Yeah, Professor Ubier's account. 5 large cash withdrawals in the space of 3 days, all from an automatic teller in Marseille. Suspicious, isn't it?
You're even more crazy than you were before.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
I've had enough of your games, Kola. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough! I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over. Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
Czy mi się wydaje, czy Amerykę przetłumaczono na Afrykę? Będę musiał sprawdzić po nagraniu.
I'm trying to find my girlfriend. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, it was our first day back together after many months.
That's too bad. My God, that's depressing.
Widać, że gość jest załamany. Teraz może uda się nam piersiówkę mu zabrać. Jeśli... O! Udało się.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
Ale można z nim jeszcze chwilę pogadać.
Excuse me.
What?
Ever heard of Carol Climax, the movie star?
Yes, but I don't care for the kind of movie she's made. It's smut like that which has caused the moral decline of the Western world.
Is it true that Carol Climax was murdered by her husband?
First I heard of it. I thought she just retired.
Widać, że jest już zgorzkniały, niestety.
I've been looking forward to seeing my girl, but she wanted to rush off to see some professor.
I see. And you think she's having an affair with this professor?
Look, forget it. It doesn't matter. Do you miss being a gendarme?
Yes, of course I do. When I wore that uniform, I commanded respect. Not anymore.
No tak, niestety. Te dobre czasy minęły dla żandarma, byłego żandarma. No tak to bywa.
Excuse me.
What?
Didn't you try to appeal against your dismissal?
There was no point. It was my word against that of the chief inspector. And he was a close friend of the director of the museum I was supposed to be patrolling.
No cóż, to już koniec naszej rozmowy, myślę, z byłym żandarmem, a jednocześnie koniec pierwszego odcinka Broken Sword 2 The Smoking Mirror. Zaczęło się ciekawie, no i zobaczymy, czy w kolejnym odcinku wpadniemy na jakiś ślad albo profesora Ubiera, albo naszej przyjaciółki Nico. A na tę chwilę to już wszystko. Do usłyszenia. Pa, pa.